students, winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Great. Nice to see you guys all today. So today we are going to be learning about physical features on a map. Can someone tell me what a physical feature might be?
An ocean.
An ocean. Try to raise your hand next time. Okay. Do we have any other physical features? Yes.
A mountain.
A mountain. That's great. And can you give me a specific example of what a physical feature might be? Yes.
The Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon. That is terrific. So along the way, we're going to see different types of physical features. Not all of them are going to be on here. I am going to ask at the end of my presentation to see if maybe you know one that we have not seen yet, okay? So along the way, during our presentation, we are going to be following along with our guided notes. So if you see something that is on the notes that you need to fill out, make sure you fill it out because this is going to help us in our next activity, okay? Does anybody have any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So here is our guided notes. Okay. So are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Yes. So, physical features on a map. So, what is a physical feature, you might ask? A physical feature on a map is a representation of bodies of water, mountains, volcanoes, valleys, etc. So you can see that what you guys have said so far, we see. You said an ocean, that's a body of water. You said a mountain, and you said the Grand Canyon. So that was a great answer to my question. Okay. What are physical features in the United States? So we have the Great Lakes, Rocky Mountains, the Colorado River, the Missouri River, the Appalachian Mountains, the Mississippi River, Great Plains, and the Sierra Nevada. So we have a few on here, right? Okay, we have the Great Lakes. So, the Great Lakes are 5 rivers named Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. The Great Lakes are located in the upper Midwest region. Okay, now that we know that it's located in the upper Mideast region, what states do we think that are up there that this might be relatively close to or in? Yes.
Michigan.
Michigan. That is great. Why did you think Michigan? Yes.
Because it looks like a mitten. And it's right there on the bottom of the map.
Good job. Now just by looking at this picture, can you tell me which lake is the biggest? Yes.
Lake Superior.
Lake Superior. That is great. You used looking skills and you found it. That is terrific. Okay, now that we're moving on, we're going to the Rocky Mountains. They are also known as the Rockies. Did you know that?
No.
No. This mountain range is located in the western North America. The Rocky Mountains run from Canada down through North America. So we can see that it's pretty long, right? So it's almost through Canada, right? And it comes all the way down. Where do you think it stops?
I don't know.
This happens to look like maybe Arizona, New Mexico, right? Good job. Don't worry, no problem. Okay, our next slide, the Colorado River. This river starts at the southern point of the Rockies, so we can see that some physical features will connect with each other, right? Because this just said that the southern tip point of the Rockies. The Colorado River is a vital source of water for 40 million people in southwestern North America. That's pretty important, right? Why do you think that it's a vital source of water?
Because it's fresh.
Yes.
Because it's fresh water and people need to drink fresh water.
Because it is fresh water. That is correct. Now, looking back, if we look back slide, you see that it stops right about here, right? So let's look back at the Colorado River, and it starts pretty much the same, right? So where do you think it runs to?
The bottom of California.
Right? Probably Arizona, California goes hand in hand, right? Great. Okay, now we're moving on to the Appalachian Mountains. This is a system of mountains that are located in eastern North America. These mountains were nearly formed 480 million years ago.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Right? That's a really long time. And does anybody know what maybe happened 480 million years ago?
Dinosaurs.
Possibly. That's a good guess. Okay, so we can see that this also, the Appalachian Mountains, are a really long physical feature, right? Now, does anybody know what state this happens to be? Yes.
Maybe Maine.
Maybe Maine. Well, you are correct. So it starts in the tip of North America, right? One end. And goes ooh, all the way down to where do you think it stops? Yes, Shaw.
Maybe Georgia.
Maybe Georgia. It maybe looks like Tennessee a little, right? Great. So, I don't know about you guys, but this is a very long mountain, right? Mountain range. Great. The Mississippi River. The Mississippi River is the largest drainage system in the North America continent. This can be separated into 3 divisions: Upper Mississippi, Middle Mississippi, and Lower Mississippi. Do you think it's that big that it needs 3 divisions? Yes.
Looks like it.
Right? It does look, that's it. And do you want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
Years ago, there was an earthquake that happened in the Mississippi River that it sent the water back the opposite way. So the Mississippi River kind of has a mind of its own to where the water flows. Isn't that weird?
That's
or
awesome.
Interesting, right? So it can run south to north instead of north to south, right? Bet you didn't know that. The Great Plains. This is a flatland that is covered in prairie and grassland. The Great Plains lie west of the Mississippi River and east of the Rocky Mountains. Here again, we hear 2 other physical features that we are looking back to. So, we have the Great Plains. What other physical feature has had the same path as this? Yes, Shaw.
The mountain ranges.
The mountain ranges. Do you know what specific mountain range is this way that we've gone over so far? Yes, Shaw.
The Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains. That is great. So we see that this is like in Canada. It comes all the way down to where? Shaw.
Texas.
Texas. I don't know about you, but I think that's also a really long physical feature too, right? Yes. The Sierra Nevada. This is a mountain range in the western United States. The Sierra runs 400 miles north to south and runs 70 miles across east to west. That's a really long mountain range that runs 400 miles north to south, right? So just by looking at this picture, where do you think it's located?
The West Coast.
The West Coast. If this is a great body of water, what's on the West Coast?
California.
California. That is terrific. The Missouri River. This is the longest river in North America. This river flows east to south for 2,341 miles before entering the Mississippi River. Okay, now we see that this is a really long river, right? But it runs east to south before joining the Mississippi River. So it's a really long river, right? And we can see, you see the upper Mississippi, the middle Mississippi, and the lower Mississippi.
That's it.
What? And that is our final slide. Can you tell me, did you see your physical feature that you named before?
No.
And that was what?
The Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon. See, not every physical feature we are going to go over today, but we have named a few. That's a great idea, right? Correct. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going together to work on filling out the map of the United States. Now that we have gone over physical features, we are going to use our guided notes that we have filled out and use it together to help fill out where our physical features take place in the United States, correct? Okay, so here's yours. Perfect, the map of the United States. Okay, so, can somebody, I'll put the list back up so we can see. So, where do we think the Great Lakes are? Can anybody tell me? Shaw?
Michigan or
Michigan. So we believe that right here takes place of our Great Lakes, right? Okay, so however you want to put your key is how you're going to put your key, okay? Because at the end of this, we're making your own general key that makes up your physical features, okay? Okay. So the lakes, I would say, are right there, right here, right there, and that's going to be my Great Lakes. Even though I'm missing a few. Okay. Can somebody tell me, now we're going to on the Rocky Mountains. Do we know where the Rocky Mountains are? Yes, Shaw?
The west side of the United States.
Right, so the Rocky Mountains started right about here and went all the way down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can make it however you want. Okay, the Colorado River. Now we remembered, where did the Colorado River start?
Colorado.
It started at the southernmost tip of the Rocky Mountains, right?
Oh yeah.
And it took off this way, right? Wrong way. And it took off this way, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you're going to do the Great Plains and the Sierra Nevada on your own and start creating your key. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Great. So, now that we have had great knowledge of what a physical feature is, do we kind of now make sense of why these are on a map? Right? Because it
Yeah.
helps us for a physical map, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so on your own, it's a really cool activity. You're going to draw the state of Florida because we all live here, and you are going to put any physical features on the map of Florida that you think is key, okay? And again, you get to create your own key of what each thing is, and then you're going to tell me why you chose those physical features.
Okay.
Do we have any questions?
No.
Perfect. Perfect. So, can somebody tell me what we went over today? Yes, Shaw.
Physical features in North America.
Physical
like
features in North America like
mountain ranges, volcanoes, bodies of water.
great. That is amazing. So, can we see asking again, can we see that it's very important to include these on a map?
Yes.
Why is it important to include these on a map? Yes.
So people know where they are, and some things are important to people living.
That is terrific. So,
No.
see, so that's great. You guys did wonderful today, and thank you. Now we are dismissed.